Hi, I am Joseph. I have been a part of the NOLA fam for 11 months.
My name is Pamela, and I've been a part of the ministry for 2.5 years.
Bro, when did I don't even know. July of 2020? It was like right when y'all started coming back. I think so.
I moved to New Orleans in 2019 for my job, straying away from the church. But this light-skinned girl just kept messaging me on Instagram telling me that she wanted me to come to her church.
I guess what captured me probably was just the very first day that I walked in here. Everyone was just so friendly, and then when welcome home, and I kind of laughed at that. But now it's just home, and the very first day we came here, the worship, it just grabbed me, and it was just so amazing, and I was pretty much hooked after that. And then obviously you were super funny, and we were like, okay, yeah, this is our church.
Yeah, we pretty much knew, the first time we came, we pretty much knew.
Okay, so my first time coming to NOLA Church was in June, I believe. I was so desperate. I was watching church online. I was trying to do life by myself. And I was like, and I know God meets you where you are, but there's nothing like being in the presence of God, in the house of God. And so, I was looking up churches, and I was just like, I don't know where to go. And so I found NOLA Church online, and I was looking through the pictures. I was like, okay, this seems like somewhere I would like to try out. And so I just joined a small group. I didn't even know anything. I was like, okay, I need to go to church now. And I think by the time, I missed Wednesday service. I was like, I just need to be in there. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to whatever this small group. I didn't know what that even was. And so I went to Fresh Start.
God led me here. He really did. I was searching, been in ministry for 35 years, and God told me there was more for me. And of course, when you leave something, people think you're strange or you're backsliding. But God led me here through an individual that's a member here as well. And I came 3 times. And on the 3rd time, after visiting maybe 7 other ministries, something said, this is home. And it has been home ever since.
So when I first started coming to NOLA Church, I was always very, very angry and resentful of God because the image that was painted for him in my life was something that was just completely wrong of what he was. And I feel like a lot of the people that were here knew that, and they didn't try to rush anything for me in my walk with him, and they completely took their time with me and what God had for me. And now that I am where I'm at today, the reason I love NOLA Church so much is that now I can help people who come in the door, teenagers who have gone through the same things that I've gone through, and who are angry or depressed or anxious, and who might not know God the way that I do. And I can help them understand that it's not that way, and that God isn't like that, and God isn't angry at them, and that God isn't malicious, and that he loves them, and he just wants to open his arms for them.
Oh my gosh, the fam. Honestly, that really would be the transformation. This church is just really big on family, and I like family. I'm just not as friendly as everybody, but I think maybe my past situation with human beings in general just made me very standoffish. But when I first started coming here, again, everybody was very friendly. Everybody was always smiling, even if it was early in the morning. So it really just made me open up my heart, one, back to Jesus, but really just to people again. So I found a really good community.
Since joining the NOLA fam, life has been really remarkable. In a season of giving thanks, it's so much to be thankful for, from serving opportunities to, finding new friends, finding new family, growing as a person, learning my own identity, learning how Christ views me and how I view Christ. And it is just, man, it has really been on the up and up. Like, you can't even make up the miracles that Jesus has done in my life since I've been here. And I know, like, people think about miracles and they think about like these, like the lame walking and the blind seeing, and like, yes, Jesus does those, but the miracles that he does inside of us, like as a process, and the unhardening of our hearts and the perspective shifting of our minds is just truly remarkable. And I've experienced it full force since being a part of NOLA Church.
I'd say that I've definitely gotten closer to God since I've been here. I don't know, like sometimes I feel like my anxiety and has just gone down. I still do suffer with it, obviously, but I don't know, I just feel like a lot more calmer. Yeah, I mean, we have like great friendships with people here, like I have a family here now, so like I didn't have before.
Being able to be a part of a diverse ministry that captures me in areas that I know God called me to, such as the altar, such as prayer, and then seeing people hungry for God and come. I never seen that many people come to the altar. Sundays, unbelievable. This is, you didn't ask me this question, but this is the place to be.
I cannot believe how much God has worked in these past few months. Like, it's hard to believe I've been here for a couple months. God has shown me so much, like what he's been waiting to do forever. I just had to answer the call. So I think definitely having leadership, like I had no leadership, and it's a difference in watching a sermon online. Like, yes, you can still experience God, but you don't have that actual connection with that person that knows you, and and so yeah, for a while, for years, I've just been trying to figure out what is my purpose, like what am I supposed to do? And I've been asking him, and then it wasn't until I came here that I got a bigger revelation about what my purpose is, and God keeps giving me like glimpses of what he's calling me to do, and I would have never ever gotten that had I come here and formed a relationship with you all. So yeah.
At NOLA Church, you can have a 15-year-old and somebody who's 40 years old have a conversation like they're like siblings, and I think that's amazing.
It's sort of like I don't want to say system, but that's the only word that's coming through my mind. So when you get here and you stay and you let everything stick, it changes who you are, and then people bring you in and bring out the true characteristics of Jesus in you, and so then you do the same thing with other people. So it's like you like a little mama duck with the other ducks, and then one of them you go and you get some more ducks, and now everybody's just walking towards the cross. No, but people are really, the only word I can think of is transformation. Like, it's very hard to come to this church and not be changed spiritually, naturally. Like, I think it just, the things that the church is rooted in and the things that it brings out of people really just prompts transformation. And I have been to a lot of different churches, and sometimes you just be in there going to church and then going home, but it's very hard to do that coming to a church like this.
The favorite part of NOLA Church is when it's time to hear the word. It really is, because I can't wait. Yeah, all the other things, it comes together well. When we first get here, I love being greeted and everybody's loving on one another. I go get my coffee, they already know what I want, and get your coffee, have a good time, so to speak. Praise and worship is always awesome, always, always, always. I would say this is the first place I've been where every song means something. It's not just, oh yeah, yeah. Every song has a meaning. And the words are there, so you can't say what they saying. No, it's up there for you to see. And it means something. It pricks the heart. It makes you, like, wow. And they're singing about the word of God and what God will do and how he does it. And like, whoa, and it sounds so good. So after that, who don't want to sit down and enjoy the word? Like, okay, I got my little drink here. I done heard all this stuff. You cross your leg, you're like, okay, come on, bring it on,
Understanding that my walk with Christ wasn't just for me to be healing. Like, he didn't save me, or he didn't find me just for me to stop right there and be done, but it was to go be able to tell a testimony to help somebody else, or it was to be able to be bold and go speak his name in rooms and in uncomfortable places. And so just having that responsibility of it is like,
if you have extra money that's just sitting there and that can help somebody else come to this church, or the things we do in the church in Africa and all over the place, I would say, always kind of like give what you can, give what makes sense, like ask God. And I know that kind of sounds like, I don't know, kind of like corny, like, oh, just like ask God what to give, but like if you ask him, like, hey, like how much, he'll put something on your heart, and then you just kind of got to follow through with it, even if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, really?
So I want to bring this back to the sermon a couple weeks ago. And although it was about tithing, I never knew that much about offering. Like, I kind of was like, I don't know if I have to do that, but it's like, once you realized what you get from offering, although you shouldn't be giving just to get something, but because when you were called and Jesus is like, okay, I saved you, like I'm saving you, now go save other people, when that becomes your goal, you think of offering in a different way. It's like, this is to like invest in myself in a way so that I can help other people. And yeah, honestly, what I've received from being here, like, I want to give back. Like, I want word of this community to spread. Like, it has truly changed my life. Like, and I know what you get back from offering. You get time, treasure, talent. Like, you get all of that. Why would you not want to, do this? Why would you not want to bring more people to him? Why would you not want to bring more people here to experience him in all of his glory? So
really, just in life in general, I think one of the things that I've learned is, if something helped me, or I find value in it, or I'm receiving things that are helping me to be a better person and to help other people, then that's worth giving to. So if people have been coming to this church enough to even know what this moment is, what this Sunday is about, then they've been coming back. So that means they're finding value. And I just think that as people of God, why would we not give so somebody else can get what we got?
It's something simple as giving. And I guarantee, I don't use that word a lot, I guarantee when you do, it's going to flow for you anyway. It is. And I'm saying it because it happens for me. I don't give to get, but that's how God operates. If you're his son or his daughter, he would not leave you out in the cold, leave you without. A father of his stature would not do that. And that's why I would say to anybody, go beyond what you give. Dig deeper. Like when you're shopping for that purse and you see what you want, you dig deeper and you get that purse, the shoes, the hat, the clothes. Dig deeper in your pockets to help somebody else.
And I also think that offering back to the Lord is very helpful, just in general.
If I had even more, I'm going to pour more and pour more.
Because I found my home. Welcome home.
Yeah, leave where it found you.
No, but it's like a Christmas present. It's like what's the, never mind. It'll be a gift to somebody that really needs it, because I really needed it, and somebody gave to it, and that was helpful to me.
Oh, words can't explain. Because someone was obedient to God, made a way for me and others. That just right there, the icing on the cake. If they would not have done that, where would I be? Somewhere else, probably still looking, probably being called a backslider, went back like a prodigal son or whatever. I don't know. But God was in control. God brought me here. And it's because of other people that opened their heart and just gave.
Yeah, I mean, just thank you, you know, like, and the fact that now this year we can be a part of that, you know, and then next year we'll get to hear about somebody else that, you know what I mean? It's all like a big circle, you know, so I think it's dope, and I think it's just like, I mean, what else can you really say besides thank you, you know, like sincere thank you.
Yeah. Definitely.